Hi everyone. It is Thursday. Well, it's not only Thursday, it is Thanksgiving Thursday. And yes, and we're here one more time, and it is almost my season, almost summer. Well, it was almost summer today. Well, it was somewhat summer today. Yes. So, welcome to this episode of the Question Live Show with your host, Verona Willis-Brown. Of course, that is moi. Yes, welcome to this season. We are in a new season. We are rolling, we are doing things. I am calling all those who are out there who are creatives to come on in so we can work together. We build together, we grow together. So if you have a story, if you have a book, if you have work in progress, come on in so we can build together. But even though we build together and create things together, the best part is we want to support each other. When we support each other, we will grow. When we support each other, we will define success for each other and collectively. See, no one person can succeed by themselves. Absolutely not. No one person can do that. It takes you and I to develop that relationship so we can grow together. So now, as we define success, we can define success the way we want to define success. But there's one goal, and that goal is where we are working together. If we are not working together, then you can define success however you want. But with that said, tonight we are going to go into a little cluttered. Yes, clutter, clutter, clutter. And we are going to clean out some stuff. Clean out the way, clean out the house. We're going to do some cleaning tonight. You know, we have spring cleaning, summer cleaning, winter cleaning, all sort of cleaning. So we are going to do some cleaning up tonight. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, if you are watching this and you're hearing me for the very first time, you never watched the show before, you don't know anything about the show, and you decide to be on here tonight for some apparent reason, maybe somebody invited you. You're here tonight. Now, for first timers, I'd like to welcome you. By putting your name in the comment section and put first timers, because first timers, they do get special welcome. Yes, darling, they do get special welcome. So if you are a first timer, please drop in your name in the comment section and let me welcome you. Yep, your welcome thing is right here because I like to welcome you differently. Now, with that said, if this is not your first time, so those who are not visiting for the first time, let us tell the first timers, what do we have here? Rules, house rules. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, maybe 4 rules. Very, very simple. And all you have to do is just either abide by them or don't abide by them. So let us go over what are the rules that we have here. Rule number 1, if you are seeing me or you're hearing me and you see live somewhere, or when you click on this video, it will say live. Simply mean you are in the live audience. Absolutely, you are in the live audience. And when you're in the live audience, you are going to look for the share button. And when you look for the share button, you're going to click it again and you're going to share it. Why are you going to share it? You are going to share it and invite someone else to come on in. Come on in the room so we can have a live session together. Now, audience, live is like getting fresh food. Fresh food coming out of the oven or off the stove. And when you have fresh food, you know, especially for your mother cooking the fresh food, you want to share that fresh food. Because you know, you get some good cook and they cook up some food and you want to share that. So you want to share your fresh food with someone. Well, replay is like leftovers. Even though some leftovers do taste good when you warm them up, yummy. They do taste good. But it's still nothing like the original. There's nothing like the fresh food. It's like original, right? And then you do a knock off the original. Nah. You want to have the original. You want to have it just right there food. Now when you do that, now what will happen? Someone else will share with you and we will share together. Now, that's rule number 2. Rule number 3. Oh, absolutely. Well, that was 1 or 2. Next rule is grab yourself something to write with, whether it is a pen, a pencil, a crayon, a marker, whatever it is, maybe it is a piece of feather, wherever you're getting your feather from, that is not my business. If it's a piece of feather, you need to get yourself some paint, dip it in the paint, and scribble, scrabble some way. Yes. And when you do such, you want to grab yourself a notebook or a piece of paper. Now, if you don't have no such thing, you want to grab your devices, whether it is your phone or your iPod or whatever it is. Go inside that device and look for the section that says notepad section. Now, when you see notepad section, you're going to scribble some things in there. Now, if you don't have notepad section, then what you're going to do, you are going to use your thumb. That's what you do every day on your phone. You text. You're going to text yourself something. Good question. What is it that you are going to do? What is it that you're going to write down? What is it? It is simple. Here, right here in the Question Live Show, we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets. And I encourage you to write them down. Write them down. You see, even though I'm telling you that they're juicy contents and golden nuggets, there's something about your mind. There's thoughts that build in there. They're living there. And when you write things down, you are extracting. Yes, you are extracting your thoughts. Yes. And when you extract your thoughts, they become reality. And you look on your paper and you build a relationship with your pen and paper. You build a relationship with your fingers. There's a whole family affair going on with your fingers, your pen, your pencil, your crayon, your markers, and your piece of paper. So let us learn how to build relationship with these things. You never know what's the result. So you want to have great result when you extract your thoughts. Yes, bring them out on paper. Now, what is the next rule? The next rule is very simple. Now, see, grab yourself something to drink. Yes, whether it is water, wine, tea, juice, soda, whatever is it that you drink. See, and when you grab it, you just type in the comment section, what is it that you drink? So we say cheers together. See, I come with water every single time. Well, almost every time. Sometimes not water. Yeah. But most of the time I do come with my glass of water. Well, not just plain water. It is coconut water. Coconut water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. And we have a little high temperature today, so really need to hydrate. But the reason why I come with water all the time, you see, I do believe in miracle. And the best miracle worker is Jesus. And you know why? He done turned water into wine, honey. Yes, he did. And because I believe in miracle, I bring my water at all times. So if you've been with us, you know what happens. Sometimes my water turns something else. So I believe that somehow my water will turn into wine one night while we are on this show. My water will turn into wine. And tonight, I like to bring my fancy glass, and because I have my fancy glass, yes, take a look at my fancy glass. I want to give a shout out before I go any further to the person who made this fancy glass for me. And I have a purple straw just because the person who made my fancy glass liked purple. And because of that, today is her birthday. So I want to say happy birthday to my girlfriend, Kim, over there. But for some reason, it seems like her age is not moving. I'm just saying, girl, I know you for a long time. I don't understand why your age is still the same. But you know what? They had a store that says Forever 21. So I'm not going to knock nobody for their age, honey. Let me sip on behalf of her. Happy birthday, darling. Yes. Now, with that said, whatever you're drinking, put it in the comment section. Whatever you're drinking, let's drink together. Absolutely. Now, next. If you need to go to the bathroom, whether your bathroom is to the right or your bathroom is to the left, please go now. And I hope there is no line. Lord of mercy, I hope there's no line. So please go to the bathroom and then you're going to come right back. And when you come right back, you're going to jump right into your seat because your seat will be reserved. Yes, your seat will be reserved, just like the seat of life. Your seat is reserved because on that seat, you have your destiny, your purpose, your goal, your intention, your expectations. They're on that seat. And no one can take those seats unless you, absolutely, yes, you, unless you hand them over. And we are not trying to hand over nothing because our gifts, our talents, and all of that is on that seat. It is customized with your name on it. So we are not handing over our seat. So for those who went to the bathroom, right or left, wherever your bathroom is located, we'll just wait for them for a quick second. And while we wait for them, let me say hello to a few of you who are in the live audience. And I see Georgia, welcome back, welcome back. And I see Paulette, welcome back to another episode of the Question Live Show. Now, for those of you who are in the bathroom, you might want to get out of the bathroom. And for those of you who don't need to use the bathroom, and you can hear me loud and clear, and you're ready for tonight's episode, type right there in the comment section that you are ready so we can roll into tonight's episode. Type in the comment section while we wait for them to come back from the bathroom. Type in the comment section that you are ready. And if you are ready, then I am ready. And we get ready together because we are in a winning season. So let me know that you are ready so we can roll into tonight's episode. Thank you. So while you're sitting there, let us go into talking about clearing the way. We want to talk about, can you hear me? Let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. Let me know that you can hear me so we can roll into, let me know you can hear me and let me know that you're ready so we can roll into tonight's episode. And you know, because if you've been with me, you know, it is a new season. So before we go any further, let me announce it if you missed it, just in case you missed it. The Question Live Show will be coming to you more often. It will be more in your living room, your dining room, your kitchen, maybe your bathroom. Wherever you watch and tune in from, and wherever you see or hear me, you know, maybe you're on the road. Just to let you know, let me make the announcement myself that the Question Live Show is now going to be streaming just about every day right here. We are going to be streaming. So while we are going to be streaming, we are going to be streaming more than one time for the week. We are going to be streaming just about maybe 4 or 5 times for the week. So guess what? Put yourself to the corner of wherever you're tuning in from and hit the notification button so you don't miss an episode of the Question Live Show. And just in case you missed the announcement, you know, just in case you missed the announcement that we are going to be here more than one time for the week, click the notification button, click subscribe, and of course, let someone else know that we are going to be here more often. Yay! Thank you. I want to thank you all It's because of you why we are going to be here more often. Ah, love it. So in that case, cheers. Cheers to you. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know, clearing the way might just sound like it's so a simple statement, but really it's not a simple statement. You see, clearing the way is simple, a mindset. It is a mindset. Everything extract from the mind, everything is in the mind. Everything starts and stops in the mind. And individual, we have our own mind. And when we have our own mind, we're going to make our own decision. And when we make our own decision, it is based on our expectation, our intentions, our goals, and all of that good stuff. So what is it about clearing the way? What is it about that? See, there's a little word, well, actually, it could be a big word called clutter. Clutter goes in the mind. Clutter is where you have so many things going in the mind. It fill up your mind. All these thoughts and all these things pile up in your head, and they just sit and they take up residence. They take up residence in your head, and your mind getting cluttered, and they go in. And what happened? I encourage you from before that you should write things down. And when you write things down, is where you go in and you take out the tenants. They're like little tenants in your mind. Thoughts are in your mind like little tenants, and they go around and they jump and they play skips and they play all sort of sports in your mind. But if you don't extract them, they keep on playing games in your mind, and then become an Olympic game in your mind. It's an entire event going on in your mind because you are not getting rid of things out of there. So if you take a moment and you go inside of your mind and you stop and you think and you say, okay, let's go to the left side of my mind. Let's go there and see what is there. You can't literally see your mind, but guess what? You know exactly what is in it because it is what you entertain that is absorbed in your mind. You can't say, oh, there goes that over there goes that there. No, you are not literally seeing it, but you could feel it. You could feel the intensity of whatever is going on in there. On this side of your mind, your brain, your head, same thing. On that side, all these little emotions going on over there. What are they? They're emotions of anxiety and fear. And they're emotions of hopelessness and all these things going on over there. Why? Because you never acknowledge that they're there, and you never attend to them, and you never try to extract them. You should always go inside there. You should always stop and you go and you extract them. When you extract those things, those little tenants that live in your mind, you will see that you are decluttering your mind. You want to declutter your mind. You want to give space in your mind. Each day you get up, it's a new day. So you got to have a renewed mind. How can you have a renewed mind when you got stuff stuck in there? They're little tenants. Din, 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 din. They're there. What is it that you so fear? You fear of moving forward. Then that is a tenant that lives there. You want to clean out that section. You see, when you go inside of your mind, in the head, in your brain, all this good stuff. You see, when you go in there, you're going to go corner by corner. So if you're starting with the left side of your brain, your mind, your head, wherever, however you want to call it, if you go inside your mind, because it's a mental thing, you go inside of your mind. And it is so ironic, yes, because, well, not really ironic, but this very month, May, is mental health awareness. I think they should have this every month. Yeah, it should be every month. So you want to get inside of your mind, and when you get inside of your mind, you want to clear out some stuff out there. You want to clear some path so you can make brighter decisions. You want to clear and give room for each new day. Then when you feel like you clear something out, you not only will know, but you will feel the difference. Then you go over to the other side. And then you get in there, and then it is a decision where you're indecisive. And you go in and you're unstable. And then all of that. So they're like four corners, right? The front, the back, and the two sides. So you want to go in each section. The frontal part make all the decisions for you. So you want to make sure that you are not unstable. So you want to go and you want to clear something. You want to clear that path so you can have clarity on the decisions that you need to make from the frontal part of your brain. You see, the frontal part is very important because that is facing forward. And when it's facing forward, you're literally moving forward in a literal sense as well as mentally. So clear your path of your mind. When you're not clear on what's going on in your mind, I'm going to show this to you, that your environment absorb exactly what is going on in your mind. Yes. It absorbs. It absorbs your environment, your space, your surrounding, your family, everyone around you. Start absorb. It's like a sponge, and it just start expanding. And you wet a sponge, and the sponge just start expanding in your mind with those clutter. Everyone around you start absorbing that clutter. You look in your corner of your house, and it's got all sort of stuff in there. You look at the next corner of your house, and it got all sorts of stuff. And you look that way, and it got all sorts of stuff, and that way, four corners of your house. And it got clutter, it got stuff. You are not organized. So let us talk about how you clear your mind and clear the way and become more clear on where you're going. By declutter. By organizing the very things that's in your space. Your very table that you have, your bedroom, your kitchen, your living room. And for those of you who have more rooms, you want to organize things. You go and you take them and you put them in order. Organize the very things that's in front of you. Now, if you look at my 5 fingers, they're organized, aren't they? Yes, they're organized. And it's the same concept to your mind. It is the same concept. The way you do one thing is the same way you're going to do everything. So if inside of your mind it is clutter, your entire space will be clutter. Are you with me, audience? Are you with me? If you're with me, just type in the comment that you are with me, you're following with me. Because listen, I want to have a dialogue with you tonight. This is not a monologue where I'm going to be speaking by myself because I'm going to be drinking all this thing. So I don't want to be talking by myself. So give me a response that you are following this concept. Oh, yes, Tina, yes, we do have a new schedule. Our new schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There is no Sunday and there's no Monday. And occasionally there might be a Sunday and occasionally there might be a Monday. But for now, the schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those other 2 days, those are set aside for maybe a special occasion or special announcement or special something. So yes, exactly. So we will be here. We will be giving more content, and we will be here. So yes, so get back to clarity. So if you are following me, type in the comment section that you are following me. Now, when you think clearly and you need to make a decision, you don't procrastinate. Clutter mind equal procrastination. And when you procrastinate, you delay. And when you delay, you're delaying on your purpose. You're delaying on your gifts. You're delaying on your destiny. I tell you what, your destiny is waiting for you. Your purpose is waiting for you. It is not coming to you. Audience, it's not coming to you. Georgia, it's not coming to you. Theta, it's not coming to you. Portland, it's not, your destiny is not coming to you. You got to go to your destiny. Your destiny is somewhere where you're like, hey, I'm over here. Can you clear the way so you can see me? Because when you clear your mind, you get to see clear. You got to see things and make clear decision. And your destiny is waving. Hi, I'm over here. Can you see me? Can you come to me? Yes, and while your destiny is waving, can you please come to me? You're back there trying to figure out, how can I organize this? What do I need to organize this? But there's so many things and you can't organize. But I am telling you that all you need is just a moment to organize your mind. Organize your mind. And then you'll be able to find the pathway to your destiny a little bit clearer while it's waiting for you. Yes, your destiny awaits you. So while you are waiting to get to your destiny, why should you wait? Why should your destiny wait for you? Time is of the essence. And if time is of the essence, it's sitting there saying to you, if you just clear a path, if you just clear a path, you'll be able to find me. My dear audience, your destiny is not mine. And no matter how much I speak to you, no matter how much I inspire you, no matter how much I try to motivate you, empower you, it is up to you. Absolutely, it is up to you. It is up to you to know that your destiny is waving to you. Your destiny is not waving to me. Your destiny is waiting for you, and it's up to you to make a personal decision of when you will go and get caught up with your destiny. It is your personal decision to know, when should I move something? When should I organize something? When should I? It is up to you. Theta's decision and Theta's destiny is not Paulette's. It's not Miriam's. It's not Georgia. Theta's decision is her decision. And every last one of us have to make a decision based on where we want to go, based on our expectations. What is it that you expect from your destiny? What is it that you expect from your life? You look on the floor and you see your shoes, and your shoes is out of it's not in order. Do you just walk over your shoes? When you come home, you put your shoes by the door? Or do you just kick it somewhere and there's 1 foot over there and 1 foot over there? Or do you stop and put them lined up in order? I want to encourage you not to stop halfway in your destiny. Do not stop halfway in making a decision. Do not stop halfway in organizing your life. Do not stop halfway in organizing your mind. Do not stop halfway in organizing your space. Do not stop halfway. If you get home and you need to hang up your jacket, hang up your jacket. Don't just throw it somewhere. If you get home and you need to put your shoes in order by your door, don't just take your feet out of it and just like, I do that in a few. Stop and put them in order. Let them go in order. Organize your space so the energy from your space will relate to the energy of your mind, or the energy from your mind will relate to the energy of your space. We want to go to have that great purpose of life. And the thing about life is, all of us, every last one of us, we want to have abundance. We want to have overflow. We want to have extra things. And sometimes, oftentimes, we don't have space, but we make space because we want to have something. But let me tell you, it's not about what you want. It's about what you need at this very moment in time. It's what you need that will count towards your destiny. Because most of the time, what you want is materialistic things. What you need is coming from deep inside of your heart. It's not what you want. Because what you want, oh, and I want this pocketbook. Oh, I want this husband. I want this wife. I want these shoes. You want something that you can go get. And let me jump in and say this to you. When you want something, you can get it very easy. You can get it very easily. And most of the time, when you want something, you're not even prepared for it. You're not even prepared for what is it that you want. Oh, I want, Perfect example. How many of you right now, listening to me, watching me, how many of you right now, because when you want something, you got to be ready, you got to be prepared for it. When you need something, that's a different story. But when you want something, you got to be prepared for it. So how many of you right now that is watching me, and I need answers so I don't have to keep talking to myself, and for you to answer, I'm asking you this question, and of course the show is called The Question. So I do ask question here. So how many of you right now that's watching me want some fresh flowers? And I take a moment and I'm going to pause and I'm going to sip my water and I'm going to wait for you to answer. How many of you want some fresh flowers? While you're writing your answer, I'll just sip my water. Question, how many of you right now want some fresh flowers? Well, we're about to get to Mother's Day, huh? We're about to get into Mother's Day in a couple of more days. So how many of you right now want some fresh flowers? And whether you are mother biologically or not, how many of you ladies and men, you want some fresh flowers too? Men, you can want flowers. Most of the time, women want flowers. So I'm asking the question to you, women, how many of you want some fresh flowers? I'm going to wait for you to answer. This is not a fluid question. This is a serious question. This is a question. Who would want some fresh flowers right now? Theta says she would want some fresh flowers. Who else would want some fresh flowers? Who wants some fresh flowers right now? Because I want to get into the fact that practical thinking adds up to where you're going with your decisions. So I'm going to ask the question for the last time. Who would like some fresh flowers right now? Okay, so since Theta is the only one that wants some fresh flowers at this point, Since Theta is the only one that wants some fresh flowers at this point. Now, Theta, you see, practical thinking will equal out to the decision that you make. Practical thinking. So let's think practically of the question I just asked you. Who wants some fresh flowers? The only person that answered was Theta. Now, are you prepared for those fresh flowers, Theta? I'm so sort of always want some fresh flowers. You want, okay, there you go. You want some fresh flowers. So let's think practically about why and how you make a decision. How you got to clear your mind and think practically. Now, for those of you who want a fresh flowers, you got to prepare yourself for those flowers. Because it's going to lead to making the decision. You got to prepare yourself. And for you to prepare yourself, inside of your house right now, do you have an empty vase sitting on your table? Do you have something to receive those fresh flowers? If someone just decide like, let me send Theta, Georgia, Miriam some fresh flowers. Do you have an empty vase sitting nicely on your table or somewhere in the kitchen waiting for those fresh flowers? Do you have that? Because you see, that's practical thinking. Your vase is supposed to be ready for those flowers. If you don't have your vase ready, that it is not showing the energy, it's not breathing out the energy for you to receive those fresh flowers. So each time you look at that vase, it is breathing an energy. You already organize that vase. Put the vase on your table, and when you put the vase on the table, you're organizing that space to receive something. So you're preparing your mind, you're preparing the vase to receive. If you're not preparing the space, you will not receive. And it's the same thing with your mind. If you're not preparing the mind to receive something new, then you're not going to receive anything new. So once you prepare your table, you have your vase, empty vase sitting nicely right there. The energy that's bouncing from your empty vase will reach out into the space where fresh flowers are. And you never know who will send you or give you some fresh flowers. Yes, absolutely. The florist in my neighborhood gave me a beautiful rose yesterday. I came home, got my vase. There you go. Absolutely. But it's exactly. So if Paulette didn't have a vase sitting there and the nice florist gave her this lovely rose, and she would just sit there with her rose like, she probably put her rose in a cup or something, or in a bottle or something, just looking at it, and guess what happened? Now the rose starts fading away. And while it starts fading away, see, if she had a vase, then it would have gone nicely in there. But she had a vase ready to receive. You got to be ready, and not only ready, but you got to be ready and be prepared. You got to look at your space. You got to be ready to clean out your space. You got to be ready to organize your space. You got to be prepared to receive what is coming. So it goes back to your mind where you got to think practically. Practical thinking will organize your space. Practical thinking will clear the way. Practical thinking give clarity. If you don't have That moment, that mentality, to think practical, that you look and you're like, oh, that is clutter. Clothes there, that's everything all over the place is the same thing of your mind. Yes. See, I wanted some vegetables, I picked them from my. See, do you have a vase, Miriam? You picked some fresh flowers yesterday. No, see, you gotta have a vase to put them in. You gotta have a vase to put them in. And that is called preparation. So let us get this together. That we gotta be prepared. That when we look in our space, when we feel in our mind, when we know in our mind, because what is in our mind, we know exactly what's there. Because it is our mind. It is an individual thing. You know what you absorb in your mind. What you listen to, what you watch, what you thought of, it's there. It is absolutely there. So your mind is your decision of how you want to organize it. How you want to organize your mind will, of course, clear the way for you to receive. How you organize your mind will attract that which need to come to you. Because it's not want, it's need. What need to come to you? Because you see, God provide what you need. God don't give you what you want. What you want very much is up to you. What you want is your decision. What you want is your choice. What God need for you to have is what he will supply. Yes, I bet he will supply. Yes. So it breeds everything around you. Yes, everything around you. Once you clear your path, ladies. Now, ladies. Now, if you go into your closet, you have some stuff that you need to clear out. I know. I know. We're in a new season. Well, it's actually spring going into summer, and you want to clear out the winter stuff and put them maybe somewhere underneath your bed. I don't know, maybe in the back of your closet. I don't know. You want to put away stuff. That's called organizing. And you want to think about getting up the little summer dresses. And, we had like 80 degrees here today. And everybody was naked. Yep, everybody was out there. And today was a naked day. Today was a naked day because it was 80 degrees. And today was a naked day. But I am positively sure that some way, somehow, all those naked people, half of their closet, half of their space, still got their winter stuff sitting somewhere. Right there. It's not organized. It's sitting there. Me personally, I've still got my winter jacket almost by the door because I know sometimes the weather gonna play tricks, So I got my jacket still close to my door. But it's about arranging that space and organizing that space. And when we do that, we will see that our decisions are easier to make. Try it. Practical thinking, practical action. Practical thinking, practical action. And you will see. You will see. Just by your practical thinking, the action that you take will lead you to an easier decision, and it will lead you closer to your destiny, to your purpose that is waving to you. Your purpose is organized. Why would I say that? Because the person who created you is purposeful. The person who created you is very strategic and very organized. So organized that he knew where to put my fingernails. He knew where to put my eyelashes and knew how many eyelashes I needed for my eye. He knew where to put my eyebrow and how much I needed on my face. He knew where to put my eyes. He knew where to put my nose and my lips. And he knew how many teeth is needed in my mouth. And he knew that I need my tongue. He knew where to set my entire body. He knew he did not put anything out of order. And when we are not organized, things are out of order. But the Creator was so strategic and so organized that he sat down and created all of us in such a way that we, each one of us, are in place. We are in place because the organizer of our being was so he sat there and he just look how beautiful you are. Strategic, practical thinking. His thoughts are practical. His thoughts towards you are practical. You stand and you look in the mirror and you see what he created. You stand and look in the mirror and realize that you are in order. Every last one of you. Again, if you're watching on live or you will watch the replay, take a moment and stop and look in the mirror and see how organized you are. Your entire body is organized. Now let's feed that in our mind. Let us take moments to organize our mind. Let us take that moment because God, in His strategic way, is all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful. The Lord God makes them all. Not even Picasso got nothing on him. His artwork can be in any museum. The artwork of God, only God, exactly, Paul, only God Himself, only God can sit there and count the billions, billions, billion of us, and created each one of us in such a strategic way. Because of His practical thinking, He knew exactly how to create each one of us as individual, that none of us are the same. No. Whether you're a twin, triplet, multiple birth, whatever you are, He created us in such a way that we are not the same. And He took the time to organize you. He took the time to go in His practical mind. In the mind of God is practicality. Because when you think practical, you do things practical. You take practical action. When you organize your mind, you organize your space. So when He created us, we are created from the mind of God. That when we are created from the mind of God, we must operate as if we came from the mind of God. Operate from the clarity of God. Think with clarity. Take action with clarity. Make your decision clear. Make your intentions clear. Make your expectation clear. because he's so awesome, because he's so remarkable, because he's so amazing, because he's so extraordinary, because he's so great, because he's so full of glory, he's so full of greatness. He wants you to know that you are in his image, and all of these things from his mind is in your mind. So this is your moment. This right here is your moment to know that you are an artwork from God. To know that you can go and create from the mind of God the very things that you can get, the very things that you so desire, the very things that what you desire, no one can get it for you except for you. What you desire, you got to be specific. Be specific by clearing your mind. Be specific by evicting those tenants that don't serve you. Be specific, knowing that when you evict those tenants that don't serve you, you will have new tenants. Those new tenants are the replacement of negativity. Replace them with positivity. Each negative got to counteract for positive. So each day you're in your space and one of those tenants, one of the favorite tenant that loves to be in someone's mind, in your house is right here, is fear. Fear of being judged, fear of taking the next step, fear of moving forward, fear of accomplishing your goals. Fear is that tenant that so many refuse to evict. Even fear of the past. The past is no longer here. The past is gone. Yet, fear still lives in our house, and we entertain fear. We entertain fear when we can just tell fear, have a seat, go in the corner, get a timeout. Why? Because you own your house. Audience, you own your house here. You are the boss of your house. Your mental state of mind is up to you. Your mental state of mind is based on the decision that you make. So you do have the right to evict that which don't serve you in your house. You have the permission. I am giving you the permission at this point. If you have not given yourself permission as of yet, I'm giving you the permission to evict that which don't serve you. That which don't serve you. And know that each moment you have the power to replace one of those tenants. You have the power. Each time a negative thoughts arise, so can a positive tenant showing up. Positivity, they're always waiting for you to utilize them. Don't feed on those things that don't serve you well. Only feed on those things. Entertain those things. Absorb those things. As I call them, the tenants. Welcome them. Welcome them, because when you welcome them, those will take you right into your destiny. Go after your destiny. Run after your destiny. Work hard for your destiny. Bypass everyone to get to your destiny. Your destiny is calling you. And because it's calling you, only you, audience, only you can get to it. And time is of the essence. Time is now. Time is not tomorrow. Time is not next week. Time is not when the children grow up. Time is not when the husband loves you some more. Time is not when the wife loves you some more. Time is not when the children. Time is not when that. Time is not when that. Time is now. Time is now. This very moment is your time to reach towards your destiny. This very moment is your time to say, I am going towards my destiny. This very moment, not tomorrow. Not when you have enough money in the bank. Not when everything is going to settle. Not when the government says so. It is now. Now, your destiny only based on your decision of how much you want to merge with it. Where your destiny lies is your purpose of why God created you. I don't know why God created you. It's only you that know that. And it's only you can reach that goal. Because your mind is your mind. Your mind is not mine. Got it? Your mind is not mine. Your mind belongs to you. So I want to say to each and every one of you on this live, my sister, Suparna, Theda, Georgia, Sharon, Miriam, and for those of you who are watching, and those of you who will watch on the replay, your mind is yours. The very things that are in your mind is what you put there. The very things that are in your mind, the very things that are floating around in your mind, they are tenants in your head. And on this very moment, this very day, this very month that they are talking about, it is Mental Awareness Month. It is time to check in with your mental status and see where you need to evict some tenants. Evict the tenants that don't serve you. Evict those tenants. It is not your next door neighbor. It is not your mother. It is not your father. It is not your sibling, your teacher, your mentor, the motivational speaker, or the amount of books you read, or the amount of intention somebody have for you. It is up to you. So I want to say, go, 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 go. Absolutely. Go after your destiny. Go. Reach for it. Grab it. And hold hands and complete your purpose. Now, this is your girl, your host, your friend, your sister, Verona Willis-Brown, saying, thank you so much for tuning in to the Question Live Show, where I leave this question with you. Are you ready to declutter? You answer that. As we say, I hope to see you on the next live session, which is on Friday. Yes, for those of you who did not get the announcement, we do have new schedule, and we will be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7 p.m. EDT time live. Special days might be Sunday and Monday. You never know. So don't forget to hit the notification button so you know when we go live. We might have a special session. You never know. But how will you know? By hitting the notification button so you will not miss us. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Now remember, if you have a story, if you have a book, if you have work in progress, bring it here so we can create, so we could build, so we could grow, but most of all, so we can support each other. Because when we support each other, we are stronger. Together, we are stronger. Together, we are better. Thank you so much for tuning in to this session of the Question Live Show. Hope to see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. See you.